What's good, everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Smoking and Grilling with me, AB. Now check it out. You done already seen that thumbnail and you done read that title, right? I should have probably named this the perfect baked potato with chicken, right? But I'm gonna go ahead and tell you and show you guys just how easy it is to make. Listen, this is just a chicken stuffed, baked potato. Hey, listen, this, you put this with a steak and bam, you got your whole meal. All right, look, I'm not gonna over talk it. We finna get right into this. Look, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clear all of this out, and these are gonna be my stars, right? These are my potatoes. We got chicken breast, and then instead of using a ranch pack, we made our own ranch dressing right here. If you got a ranch pack, that works just, works good too. We got cheese, chives, cream cheese, salt, and pepper. Hey, with that being said, let's get it. Okay, so look, the first thing what you guys didn't see, I've already washed these and they already dried, obviously. You see that, right? So you're gonna need to get yourself a fork. And then when you get yourself a fork, you're gonna need some olive oil. This happens to be infused, just garlic infused, but if you guys got regular olive oil, you can do that. So first thing I'm gonna do is, in my past videos, when I'm not thinking, because I'm making a video, right? A lot of times I just put this on there, be nice and slippery, then I'm poking holes. So look, this time I'm gonna go ahead and put these heat holes in here like that. So you just take your fork, just work it like this. You wanna let some of that heat and that steam get out. That's the purpose of that, right? So then once we're done with this, we're gonna go ahead and coat it. And I got a little level up for you guys. All right, so we good there. Now, here's the level up. Look, I'm gonna use these, this is a roasted garlic sea salt blend. This right here, I don't know about you guys, I see people like when I'm out in the restaurants and all that, they don't eat all of that. I eat the whole potato. You know what I mean? I guess I'm assuming that it's all clean, but what restaurant ain't cleaning the potatoes, right? But look, they tell me there's a lot of nutrients in the skin too. So we'll just go ahead, put a little bit of this on here like that, right? I'm gonna keep my hand, clean only because I gotta use my grinder. Now, once we got this coated like this, I guess now would be a good time for me to tell you guys, you wanna preheat your oven to 350 degrees, because when these are done, guess what? We putting these in there for 1 hour. Like I said, these should really be called the perfect baked potato, right? So I'll just go ahead and take this off. Take this. Now, make sure I see my holes. And what I want to do is, we just gonna go on the top. Just like you see. This right here bring a little flavor to it, folks. Now, smells incredible. Now, remember, we putting this in the oven for 1 hour at 350 degrees. So as you can see, I went in and put my chicken in my pot, because look, I'm gonna go ahead and boil this. Now I'm gonna give you guys a pro tip. I'm gonna use some of this chicken broth. Look, I'm gonna use that. Anytime I can substitute water, because look, I'm just trying to keep some flavor in here. Anytime I use water, I like to substitute it with like beef broth, chicken stock, chicken broth, vegetable broth, anything like that. Look, because what we're doing is we upping the flavors, right? So I'm gonna go ahead, put this in here, and we're gonna cook this, right? Now, go ahead and put a top on this, because I wanna bring this up to a boil, then I'm gonna reduce it, and just let that cook till it's done. Now, we're gonna put bacon on there, right? For you guys that don't use bacon, they got all kind of, substitutes. You can use like turkey bacon, stuff like that, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and do this, put this in the pan, we're gonna cook this, then we're gonna cut these down, because these are gonna be our bits. Check this out. You see the bacon is already done, right? I'm gonna just set this off to the side like that. This is what I wanna do. I like this little can right here, looks like bacon grease. And this right here is cool. Look, got a little strainer on the top so you can get that pure, right? So now I'm gonna go ahead and get a couple of these. For those of you guys, especially for y'all down south, you know how we do. We wanna level everything up, so we save our little bacon grease, right? So I'll just take this like this, and I'll just pour this right here over the top, and we'll let it get all of the impurities. Okay, so look, I'm gonna go ahead and do this part right here so you guys can see. Look, I've already did one of the breasts. Look, you cannot shred like that, right? This is the pro tip, right? So we're gonna take this, and then I'm just gonna add it right here. Now, if you guys got one of these mixers, you see the attachment that I put on, right? That's all you need. Now, we just raise it up, turn it on, and let it work. And then when you get done, it should look just like that. Nothing shreds like, using a mixer. These have a little bit of time to, to cool off. Obviously, because I can pick them up, you know what I mean? So look, I just suggest you guys take it, take your knife and just make a line right here. Right, this will be key. Right, after we do that, we just take it. If you take your fingers like this, your 2 fingers and your thumb, put them like this, and then you just want to push it like this, and just give it a push. And that right there is what you want to see. Right, folks? Ooh-wee. You see that way it opened up? See that cavity right there? That's what you want. Now, let me go ahead and get me a knife, cut us some butter. We'll set this in here, because we want to let that melt, right? Look, when I tell you it's perfect, it's going to be perfect, folks. So while that's working there, we'll just set this right here. Now we'll grab the next one. We'll do the same. So now we're going to go ahead and bring our chicken back into play, right? So we'll go ahead and take our cream cheese. And remember, you want it to be room temperature. You know what? I had mine sitting out for a minute, but this right here, hey, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and tell the truth. You know what? I set it in the oven a little bit to get it nice and soft, but that's what you want. I'm going to go ahead and just mix a little cheese in here right now, you know? And then you gotta have your seasoning, right? So I'm gonna just use my finger, mix it up, because I'm not gonna put it all in right now. I'll just put a little bit in like this. And then what I wanna do is I wanna give it a stir, right? So I'll just start bringing this around like this. But it's the cream cheese that starts to tie everything in. Now it's gonna take you a minute, you know what I mean? Depends on how big your breast was, you know? But for me, I'm just gonna keep working this until I get it nice and incorporated, because we wanna make sure it got a lot of flavor, right? So I'm gonna come with some more cheese, right? And I'm gonna use a little bit of this, you know, bacon, you know what I mean? Just a little bit, just to get that going. I'm gonna bring a little bit more seasoning. And all we're gonna do is repeat until we got it all mixed. But you wanna save some of your bacon, right? Because we're gonna top with that too. You see that mixed up? So look, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and, I don't wanna call it a cheat, but you know what? I like to put a little cheese down here, you know what I mean? And then when you do everything while it's nice and hot, you don't have any issues. You know what? And I do like to taste the chives, so I probably will just put a little bit here. We're just gonna doctor it up, you know? And don't forget, we gotta add that pepper. Now, this is the way I would serve this to my guests, you know? And then I'm gonna come with my kosher salt, just give it a, you know, pinch. Just right there, right? Now, I'm gonna come with my stuffing. We'll just do it like this. I think I'm gonna make this one mine, so I'm gonna go ahead and add myself a little bacon right here. And I want you guys to tell me what you think. Taste visually, all of the flavors and the, you know, the layers. Hit both of them with a little bit more, you know, a little bit more chives. Okay, so you can see, look, this is a whole lot. Now you guys can do it. You can even do it twice baked, take it out, mix everything up, and then go ahead and put it inside of the, to be honest with you, look, this is the way I do it. Let me just quit playing. Open it up like this, work it like that. You know what I mean? Because we want to get potato on every bite. You know, ooh, my goodness, look at this. Let me just bring this back over here like that, right? Now, let me clean my hands up. Then we're gonna hit it with a little salt and pepper. A little pepper, well, a lot of pepper. And check it out, just a little, oh, that's enough. But listen, my mouth is watering and I'm ready to get down and eat. So, check it out. Let me just go ahead and get some of this. Make sure I get some of that potato. And guess what, folks? Cheers. It ain't fair, folks. Cheers again. Now hold on. This right here is fire, folks. Hey, when I be saying it ain't fair and stuff like that, I'm just saying, man, because I got the best job in the world. I get to cook, eat it, you know, and then let everybody see how it light up on my face, all of that. Hey, listen, earlier I said, listen, you put this out, these are big potatoes. And let me just put this over here. 2 breasts, the large breasts that I had, look, I can probably get 6 more potatoes, especially if they like more of an individual size. These potatoes right here were more like, man, this is like a dinner portion, you know what I mean? And I talked about having a steak, right? I'm gonna just say this, you and your significant other, you guys can like share a steak and then a regular size potato and do it this way. I promise you that'll get it. This right here is just a meal on itself. And speaking of meals, I got a weeknight. Listen, it's a weeknight ebook. You guys got to check it out. Got some cool recipes. You know what? I'll link it down in the #1 comment and I'll put it in the description box. super easy to follow. Listen, they only $5. I put those out there to give everybody, you know, a chance to quit cooking that same old, same old. Because if you anything like I was, my mama made about 14 recipes and she just made them unless it was a special occasion. All right, now listen, if you're new to my channel, let me take this time to say thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, smash that subscribe button. I mean, like mash it in, right? And I want you guys to tell everybody out there, listen, it's a channel out here that's simplifying these recipes and taking the mystery out of cooking. And guess what, folks? I got a potato to eat. I'm out.